Hey girls, so let me first apologize in advance for the crappy mood that I'm in right now. The past 12 hours have been like hell for me. Like everything that could go wrong from 12 a.m. to 12 p.m. right now did. So basically, I slept over at my boyfriend's yesterday, and just before we were going to bed, he called me downstairs. And he said, "You have to come downstairs, something really bad has happened." And I was like, okay, well, has something really bad happened? Because I'm not feeling well and I'm not coming all the way downstairs if it's not really bad. And he's just like, no, this is bad. And so I came downstairs and the entire kitchen was like flooded with water. So we spent a while cleaning that up. And then, so we finally go to bed at like, I don't even know, like, I don't know, 2? And I couldn't fall asleep. And Mike falls asleep like instantly, so he fell asleep instantly. And it was like, I don't know, 3 or 3:30 or something. I still wasn't asleep and I just had horrible cramps. So I woke Mike up and I was like, "Can you please go get Tylenol for me?" And he went and got me Tylenol. And then when I finally fell asleep, probably at like 4, I don't even know, I got about 2 hours of sleep, and then the sun starts coming into his room because he doesn't even have proper blinds, and it woke me up. And then at like, I don't know, 8 or 9, he got a phone call that woke me up. And then another hour later he got another phone call. And an hour later he got another phone call. So basically I probably only got like 3 hours of sleep. And then I brought Casey, my dog, and he started barking at like 10 because Mike had someone come to the house because he was selling something, and Casey starts barking like crazy, and I was so pissed off at this point. Oh my god, it's just been horrible. It's been a horrible 12 hours. And it's 1 o'clock now and I just started eating my breakfast. So I'm moving really slow today too, Kylie. What else can I even talk about? That's like all that's on my mind right now. I'm just in such a grumpy mood. Oh yeah, I have to answer Leah's question. Where's my favorite vacation spot in Canada? Well, my favorite vacation spot in Canada would probably either be, oh no, I haven't been like west at all in Canada. Like I've been to PEI, I've been to New Brunswick, been to Quebec, like all over Quebec. I've been to other places, I just can't remember. My favorite spot would probably either be PEI or Quebec City. Those are both really, really nice. I really want to go to BC because I've heard it's amazing, and I do plan to go there for sure at some point. And I'm like you, Leah, I do not want to fly. I'm just terrified of it. I know I'm going to have to eventually. I never have. I've never been on a plane. And I do want to go see Europe and stuff like that, and I want to travel a bit, but I'm just terrified of it, and that's definitely not something I'd be willing to do right now. Oh, and speaking of vacations, every year my family goes to Maine, and we love it a lot, so we've been going back for like, I don't know, it's been like 5 years now or something like that. I don't know how many. And we go for 2 weeks. And then I had this awesome idea when I was thinking about it. I was like, I'm going to Maine this year. And for some reason in my head, Maine was right beside where you, Kylie, Gwen, and Paige live, like in my mind. And I was like, we should all meet up at some point if I do that. And then I got all excited about it, and I was like gonna email you guys. Then I checked on MapQuest and it was like a 7-hour drive from New Jersey, and like a 6-hour drive from Pennsylvania, I think. And I got really sad because I was so excited. I was like, oh my god, this is so perfect. I'm going to Maine for 2 weeks. It's probably like 2 hours away. We could definitely meet up for a few days. And then I got really depressed. And that's now adding to my grumpy mood. I shouldn't have thought of that and told that story because now I'm more grumpy. This video is so depressing. All I'm talking about is like everything crappy in my life. Oh well. We're all allowed to have these days, I think. What else? Oh, I'll show Casey. Casey, do you want to be in a movie? He's so mad. He's like, no way. Oh, I've already showed him, I think in like my first video, but I will show him again because he's awesome. Say hello. Hi, everyone. Yeah, he snorts, and when we first adopted him from the Humane Society, my mom was like, Shannon, we can't get this dog. Like, he's growling when you pick him up. And I was like, Mom, I don't think he's growling. Like, I think he's just like snorting or something. She's like, no, Shannon, I think he might be vicious. And I was like, and if you knew Casey, you would know, like, Casey can't even like bite down on his bone pretty much because he's so like incompetent when it comes to being even the slightest bit aggressive. Like, look at this, look at him. He's just like a rag, like, but I still love you. Thank you, that's enough. Oh, and I gotta ask you guys this. In our family, and in my aunt's family, we both have dogs. And wait, I'm not done with you. And when we smell their paws, like the bottoms of their paws, they smell like popcorn. And we thought it was just Casey, and then we smell Archie, who's our aunt's dog's paws, and his paws smell like popcorn too. No, don't eat that. And it's like my favorite smell in the world. I smell his paws like every day. What else can I talk about? Oh yes, the group that I made on Facebook for the recipes. We've got tons so far, like, I don't even know, probably like 15 or something, and there's like 50 people joined the group already, which is awesome. And it's great. It's just awesome to have all these recipes to use. So I'll put the link to the Facebook group for the recipes in the sidebar. I never know which way it is, so I'm just not even going to bother pointing. If you guys have Facebook, then please join and add recipes, because it will make my day less grumpy and less depressing. I'm so mean. I'm like bribing you guys. What else? Leah, I know it sucks to think about the fact that you might not be able to have kids. I mean, I'm only 19 and I've thought about it, but I do know people with POTS who have had kids and gone through pregnancies fine. One woman actually went through her pregnancy and her POTS symptoms went away during her pregnancy, which was weird, but I do know a few people who have successfully had kids. So don't completely disregard it as an option for the future. But it is something that I have thought about, and it does get kind of depressing thinking that you might not be able to have a child. But I mean, personally, I've always thought about adoption as being a really great thing too. Ever since I was little, I always kind of thought that I would definitely want to adopt at least one kid, even if I was able to have children naturally. But yeah, I think it's best to just kind of focus on the fact that even though there are some things that we might not be able to do, there are a lot of things that we are able to do. And I always just, when I'm having bad days, look at people who are worse off than me, people who are dying from cancer, people who are permanently in hospitals. They live their entire lives in hospitals. And sometimes when I'm really sick, I realize it the most, because I'll be coming back from a night at the ER and it'll be 6 in the morning and I'll just be so exhausted from being at the hospital that long. And I think of people who have to do it every single day and have been in hospitals for months or years. And it just definitely puts things into perspective and makes you realize that you are lucky to have what you have. So yeah, my advice for that would just be to try to focus on the good things, I guess. It's hard sometimes, I know. I have days where I do the whole why me, why is this happening, what did I do to deserve this, and you can't beat yourself up. It's not your fault you're sick. It's not your fault that there's things you can't do. Okay, I think that's all I really want to talk about. I don't even know how long this is. I think it's like 15 minutes or something now, so I'm definitely going to have to edit a lot of it out. But you guys all did really awesome videos this week, and I'm also just, I don't know if I've said it already in a video, but I'm so excited about this channel, and I just think it's an awesome thing. It's been a lot of fun making the videos, it's tons of fun watching the videos, and it's just great knowing that there are 4 other girls out there who are going through the exact same thing that I'm going through. And knowing that there's tons of viewers too watching us who are being helped by our videos and who are being able to relate to our videos. It's just a really comforting feeling. But I do hope you guys all had an awesome week and have an awesome weekend this weekend. I'm in a grumpy mood again because I just looked at my video and I realized that I filmed the entire thing, not only cutting off my entire top of my head again, but I also zoomed in on my face like as much as possible so as to be able to see every type of little blemish and imperfection. And I will see you all next week. Bye guys. So I'm mad again. Are you mad, Casey? Yeah, you are too. It sucks, eh? It sucks having one of these days.